Shout out to the Gene Deal people. What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing, y'all? Hey, Gene, he's gonna mention the guys. I forgot the guy's name already. D's or Dez, something like that. I think. My bad. I'm old, man. I don't care. A shout out to them, man. They some real cool brothers, and they was saying that the dude that his name is Donut, the guy that Gene Deal was arguing with outside the courthouse. First of all, he lost his channel. They talked about that a little bit, and I didn't say anything because we exchanged numbers and said we was gonna work together. He had gave me a call, but I feel sorry for somebody, man. I mean, dude, I'll freak off if I lose my channel. So that's why I don't talk about nobody. I ain't got nothing negative to say to nobody, man. God dang, man. But then Gene started saying some things like he's stuck in New York and can't get out of New York. I'm like, what? No, he ain't tell me all that. You got three. How y'all say it? Wait a minute, I'm gonna get it, y'all. You got three stories. You got the right answer. I'm saying it wrong. You got the wrong answer. Then you got somewhere in the middle. You got his side of the story. You got this man's side of the story. Then you got the real story somewhere in the middle. So I wasn't stuck. I ain't did this, that, and the third. Yeah. So shout out to Gene Deal. Hey, y'all might want to pay attention to this, man. We're gonna get to it right now, man. Right now. All right now. Shout out to everybody that liked the music and everything. I should play the music again at the end of this video. I'm working on another song also. Diddy ain't never coming home, y'all. Diddy is not. First of all, Diddy has 2 more cases by males that just been filed. That's facts. When I speak, it's facts. I'm telling you from Big Ticket, and he actually pulls up the court papers. Tisha Tell, who else? Oh, what's the lady? That surprise witness, that little lady with her beautiful self. They go by the court papers. Miss King. Yeah, so I try not to. Every now and then we got to do the drama type, he say, she say, or whatever. But I like everybody who enjoy the show, man. I had to unsubscribe because you putting up stuff that's not real. Well, my bad, cuz, damn, I ain't know we was like that with, if I accidentally do something, because I'm human, right? If I accidentally do something against your will, you gonna unsubscribe? See you later. Bye. Bye. Anyway, Diddy ain't never coming home. Watch and see. You got that part right. I think Gene is on to something, man. And I'm not just jumping on his side. I think the feds, if they looking at this like they lost, they got 90 terabytes of tape. There's a video out that people's talking about. Lil Rod is doing interviews now that the court thing is over with, and it's so much stuff, man. So I'm gonna keep talking at the end, man. Y'all don't want to hear what Uncle Mike got to say. Will you shut up and play the video? Somebody said in the comments, poor thing. Will you shut up and drive your car to work? We've been waiting on you all day. I could have been talking. I could have been talking while this part come on, Gene. Gene, is that your duck? Who duck is that up in the corner? Yeah. I'm throwing a little. Go on, Gene. Gene Gray. Gene about to hit him. There you go. He get them knees together first. Good God. There you go. We should have a celebrity boxing match. Me and Gene. Watch me run around the ring like Martin Lawrence back in the day. A celebrity boxing match. On the Gene Deal Show. I can't hear this. Look, I turned it down, y'all. I turned it down because I can't hear that. There you go. There you go, Gene. I can't hear that distorted sound in my ears, man. I'm protecting my ears. My producer mixing and mastering, tweaking the sound system ears. So I gotta turn it down, man, until he finished that little part. That joint is killing me, Gene. Gene, let me put together a intro. So, well, he just dropped the whole thing, so he ain't trying to do the technical side, but he playing his intro. There you go, y'all. Watch this. Get him, Gene. Hey. Get him, Gene. Get him, Gene. On the Gene Deal Show. I should play one of my songs instead. On the Gene's Deal Show. Yeah. Okay, well, here we go. On the Gene Deal Show. There you go.
Hey.
Oh, my goodness. Woo.
Got everybody in there. We got quite a few, almost 400 people in the chat right now. This is Gene Deal. I'm in behind my mother church that the tornado blew off. If you go in the front of it, it's look crazy. But I'm in the parking lot, and I want y'all to understand, when God has a plan, it don't matter where you at, what you do, or what you doing, his plan goes into effect. Now, before I want to do any shout outs, talk to anybody, or say anything, you know what I'm saying? I want to get a couple of things straight on this internet. You understand? I want to get some of these people who don't know me, who don't care to know me, and want to believe what they want to believe. You know, I'm not going to be able, and I'm not going to even try to appease these motherfuckers, because it's nothing I could do and nothing I could say. You understand? When I tell them that before I went on this whole thing, I've been doing this, like some people know, since Big died. I never held my tongue. So, and that was in 97. I've done MTV, VH1. I've done Nick Bloomfield. I always told the truth about this dude and what he's been doing. I never went back and said anything about this cat when he did it to me personally. And what he did to me, niggas would have killed him for. And what I mean by that is that when we have a gentleman's agreement and you sick the FBI, the LAPD on me and make me take the fall for a lot of shit, and I had to use my hard-earned money that I was saving for my kids' education and fight to keep my job that I retired from, because it was a fight. It was a fight. This is shit you motherfuckers ain't gonna never understand. When this nigga who was working for him, when I stopped working for him. Now, let me just tell you what working for him is. I had my own contract. I was a contracted worker. That means when they need me, they call me. You understand? So, for you idiots out there that talk about this nigga mad because he got fired. Fired from where, nigga? I retired as a New York State parole officer. Okay. A job that pays a college education person up to $100,000 a year with an $80,000 base salary. With an $80,000 or more $86,000 or more base salary. You understand? I retired from that. That was my base. But if you did overtime, and y'all know what overtime is, overtime means that you real good out here. But not only that, I had my own security team. I gave parties. I did everything. But not just to get into that, because I'm not going to do all that to try to let you niggas know out here that you're wrong. When you sit here and talk about that, I got fired. No, I walked out. Get your stories right. When you get out here and you start going to the internet and you telling people that I was around and I helped him and I allowed him. No, nigga, I'm real. I'm real as you get.
He said, no.
I'm as real as you get. I'm not going to let no woman, I'm not going to let no child get hurt around me. I couldn't even live with myself. Some of you niggas probably could.
Facts.
But I can't and I wouldn't.
Right.
And I'm a mandated reporter. If I don't tell it and they know it, I'm there and I seen it, I could lose my job. And as much as they tried to get me to retire out and quit, become a full-time bad boy, I wouldn't even do it. Turned them down. You got to be out of your mind. So now, let me get to what we here at hand on.
Let me
Some
get
of you
to what
cats
we
out
here
there
on hand.
Want to be on the internet and be like, this dude is a bitch ass nigga. This dude is a this, that, and the third, and the abler. This dude is this on all 9 yards. Man, let me tell you something. You wouldn't have that same energy in the room with me. You wouldn't have that same energy in the room with me. Because when two lions meet, if you that lion that you're talking about, if you that lion, if you that motherfucking gorilla, when two gorillas meet, what you think is going to happen? If you that who you say you are. Because I am who I say I am.
If you that gorilla.
My niggas in Wellston, the streets of St. Louis, the streets of Harlem, wherever I went, I held it down. Whenever I did an event or whenever I did security for somebody, I held them down. I never lost nobody on my security detail. So all these lies and all this bullshit that y'all trying to do to get what they want to call that, views, how you doing, likes, my attention, it's not going to happen. Because I'm learning more and more every day about this. You just put my name in your caption because you know it's going to bring you attention. You just talking shit about me because you know it's going to bring you attention. You don't know me from a can of paint. See, I got the right to use Diddy in my caption. You know why? You know why? Before he was Diddy, he was Puff. Before he was Puff Daddy. Then he got to be Diddy. We worked hard, same gang dudes, myself, to give him that avenue to go and become, like I said, it's hot out here. Hold on, let me get a towel. We gave him that avenue, all of us, when D-Ferg was doing the design, the bad boy shirts and all this other shit like that. Mike Cock was doing the design too. You know what I'm saying? Me doing security, Tim Dog, them helping him, teaching him him and Eddie F teaching him how to work the board. Everybody was assisting this dude to be as great as he could be. He took it and went at a whole nother level. And when he took it and did it a whole nother level, none of us was around him. None of us were around him. When we seen some of the shit that he was capable of doing, like not supporting the people who helped get him in that position, Because you got to realize this, that if you didn't have strong dudes around him, you'd have had cats like the lynch mob. You'd have had cats like Preacher. You would have had cats like the 40 Wolves. You would have cats like Niggas for Life. Dudes who was really in the streets like that. The 12th Street Posse. Dudes who was really in the streets like that coming at your head. But because you had strong dudes like myself, Wolf, and other people that people had Riz, that people had respect for in the street, that Ty, they didn't come at dude. So he owed all those people who helped him get to those white folks.
Yeah,
he owed them.
God tripped me out when like it's a privilege. Us black people, we can't help but put ourselves down in the back of our mind and put them up. I don't know why. Those good white folks, you gonna act like that in front of those white folks? You gonna let them white folks see you act like that, boy? And I'm like, I don't give a damn what color their skin is. I'm gonna act like I'm gonna act the way I wanna act in front of anybody. The black, white, green, purple, or orange. People kill me when they say that, man. That people had it's instilled in us, man. It's instilled in. I don't care what anybody say, man. It's instilled in us.
That people had respect for in the street. That Ty, they didn't come at dude.
They ain't come at dude.
So he owed all those people who helped him get to those white folks.
Get to the white folks.
He owed them.
Why so now, be rich folks?
Let's get to this. I got these cats, and my man from St. Louis, Tim Harris, he do the cigars and stuff. He said, yo, Gene, I'm fighting with this cat on the internet about you. He ain't have shit to say until after the trial thing. He ain't have nothing to say until after the trial, and Diddy was charged with 2 crimes or whatever like that, but he beat the RICO and everything. He beat that. Let me just tell y'all something. You understand? And I'm gonna let you know, I save a lot of information for payday. I save a lot of information for payday. When people want to bring me on their platforms and ask me questions, I save a lot of information for payday in case they want to ask me certain things. Now, let me say this to y'all. If you think that the Southern District of New York is going to be embarrassed by Sean Combs, aka Brother Love, this, that, and the third, his son them out there dancing in the streets and all that shit like that, people doing the shit that they were doing, y'all out of y'all rabbit effing mind. When this boy get hit with this new indictment, because he gonna get hit with a new indictment. He might not never get out of jail. They writing it up as we speak. Because that's why they didn't charge him with certain things that they didn't charge him with. Now, if you think that they can't come up with new indictments and new evidence that they didn't have or they didn't proceed with or whatever like that, you're wrong. You're wrong. But let me get to this right quick, because I want to address some of these cats out here that want to get on the internet, and because they behind the keyboard, they want to, oh, Gene is a bitch ass nigga.
What?
Bruh.
Oh, no.
First and foremost, let's get something straight. How you gonna call a nigga a bitch ass nigga when you got a boyfriend? I want you to answer that one. How you gonna call a nigga a bitch ass nigga when you straight up got a boyfriend.
Wow.
And I don't know if you're top, bottom, sideways,
Oh
which one you're playing, but I'm gonna let you know. When two men lay down, two homos get up. It ain't got nothing to do with the LGBT community and whatever guys y'all do something. I'm talking about this half a homo cat that wanna be tough.
Tough.
Call a nigga out his name because he want views and attention.
Oh my God, don't say that.
Say something about me regarding Jag and the whole 9 yards. When I've always been my own man and stood up for my own shit. And I ain't never tried to play hero for nobody.
Don't say that.
How in the hell a dude that got a man for a boyfriend,
Oh my God, don't say that.
or a man for his girlfriend, or he's the dude girlfriend, gonna call a grown-ass motherfucking man, heterosexual man, a bitch-ass nigga. Let's get that straight. Somebody help me with that one. Because I truly don't understand how in the hell
Seymour, help me. Help me.
This motherfucker gonna let that come out his mouth.
Help me to help you. Help me to help you. How in the world? I guess what they trying to say is if you, I don't know. I thought the dude was cool until all this stuff went down. I don't know. Because there's a couple of people that say this. Just because that don't mean I'm a sucker. That don't mean you can whoop me because I like the person I get in bed with don't determine what I can do with my fist. That's what they think, man. And I know one thing. I done said this to 3 or 4 people. I said, look here, man, you don't want to fight. Now, this don't have nothing to do with you. My point is this. You know somebody gay, right? Trust me, everybody know he gay. You don't want to get in no fight with no gay dude because if he beat, you can talk all that trash if you want. But if he whoop your tail, everybody knows you got your tail whooped by. That don't supposed to happen. But in today's world, them boys be going to the gym and everything. I'm like, look here, man. You cool? I just go over here. I don't want to fight nobody. Oh my God, man, I can't believe this, man. I can't believe this right here. This is a whole bunch of
a bullshit.
Let's continue, man.
Or he's the dude girlfriend. Gonna call a grown-ass motherfucking man, heterosexual man, a bitch-ass nigga. Let's get that straight. Somebody help me with that one. Because I truly don't understand how in the hell this motherfucker gonna let that come out his mouth. But those are the things that you get on the internet. Shout out to the Danza podcast.
There you go. Danza.
A strong brother that put me up on game like that. That these cats just want my attention. But I gotta speak on it, brother. Danza, I gotta speak on it. Bunch of solid cats, did a great interview with them down there in Florida. I gotta speak on it, brother, because I want the people to know that these people who out here on this internet, they ain't who they say they are. They ain't who they say they are. I would do the same thing time after time after again. Time and time again, I would do the same thing I've been doing. Y'all don't understand. At the end of the day, I won. Let me ask you, who gonna get this nigga a deal? Ever. What endorsement is he gonna do for Johnson and Johnson? That's the endorsement he gonna do? I win. And the people that he hurt, they win too. Because he will never, ever be able to tell those lies that he told to y'all for years. Yo, Wolf, my brother, I love him. That's my brother. But he set him up. That don't mean nothing to y'all. The people that he turned his back on, that don't mean nothing to none of y'all because y'all never had a relationship, because everybody that ever had a relationship with this motherfucker, they talk bad about him. Did you notice that? Everybody he ever did business with, they don't want to fuck with him no more. But you niggas got always something good and want to say something about somebody that you never been around, that you didn't know, and you want to take up for him. Let me give y'all a jewel, man. I was saving this. I'm just going to call out her initials. AC. I'm going to call out where she's from. She used to live in Atlanta and all that shit, like from Mississippi. About 3 years ago. No, not 3 years ago. When Cassie came out with her lawsuit, she told me, she said, Gene, Cassie is the one who turned Diddy out. I was like, yo, get the fuck out of here. She said, I'm telling you, Gene, Cassie is the one who turned Diddy out. And then he just took it to a whole nother level. I said, that don't give that motherfucker no right to put his hands on her, beat her, and do all the shit that he was doing. She said, I know, but she turned him out. I said, I didn't believe it. I did not believe it. Then I got some more information here and there, and it still don't give a nigga a right to do what he did to that baby. I don't give a fuck what she did or how she did
right
it
about
or
that.
who she did it to or whatever like that. You don't do the shit that you did to that baby. I don't
Walk
give a
away.
fuck. Nigga, listen here. It was all fucking wrong. She agreed with me. Now, it's something big that's gonna come down to this whole case and this whole thing. Watch and see what I tell you. You motherfuckers think it's over with the government and that nigga? The government only did this
They ain't
for
talking
some
about the
people in
guns.
high places.
Fuck, man.
They did this for some people in high places. Max, what's going on? Thank you for that. Cash out. The government only did this for people in high places because they had to get something done real soon. They had to get something done real soon. And now they about to come back with the real shit. Because if I could figure out 4 or 5 things that they could come after this kid for and do, you think motherfuckers who worked on this case and investigators, they couldn't figure that shit out too? Do you think they couldn't figure that shit out too? The judge knows that it's another indictment coming down. That's partially one of the reasons he didn't let his ass go. The judge know another indictment is coming down. That's one of the reasons he didn't let his ass go. So all you motherfuckers out there celebrating, All you people out there that's talking that shit, and y'all want to go to Diddy camp. Y'all want to be involved and come against a motherfucker who have all the reasons in the world to go at him. Did you not hear Roger Bonds say, yo, Diddy wanted me hurt? He couldn't say what he really wanted to say or how he was really told, but I know how he was told way back then. Roger, you remember Stretch?
Roger.
He told my dude Slick. Yo, that nigga Diddy want that nigga Gene hurt. Slick let him know. He don't want to do that. It's raining out here, y'all. And I'm under this tree. I'm going to hit y'all back some other time because I don't want no lightning and thunder to hit me.
Okay. I like that shirt you got on with all them shirts on it.
Stop. That's one of the damages of that last tornado here in the city. I'm gonna let y'all see it. This shit is no joke.
Oh man, I should have played this in the beginning.
Took off half of this house right there. See those trees and shit like that? The block, you see people windows and doors blowing out, boarded up. See that roof over there halfway taken off?
Diddy going, he ain't finished.
That was the Lord's house.
Yeah.
I want y'all to know, man, that I'ma stay strong. I stand strong. I'ma do what I gotta do for me, myself, my family, and any of my friends.
Amen. And
you half a homo cats out here, you ain't gonna get my attention. This is the last time I'll be speaking on y'all. Y'all know who y'all are.
There you go.
Y'all know. Listen.
You
can't stop what God got planned.
Facts.
Never, ever.
Yeah.
Could you or would you?
Yeah.
Because God planned when it comes.
It was all a dream.
It can turn shit down.
Shout out to Gene. Everybody who suffered and made it through. Yeah. It was all a dream. I had a dream. Diddy walk free. Now everybody hiding what they said on IG. But I ain't run, I ain't changed my place. I looked that man right dead in his face. So what you did to that girl, disgrace. You got money, power, but you blew your place. We grinding down here just to see 1 meal. And you got heaven, but act like hell's real. Yeah, I had a dream. Courtroom full of tears. The verdict came down and the man got cleared. All the headlines faded like they never cared. And all the folks that spoke up, they disappeared. But still, private accounts, deleted posts. Even bloggers went ghost like they seen a ghost. But not me, I stood up, heart full of fear. I told them face to face, you can't lie here. That girl was crying, we all seen the tape. And you apologized like that would fix the hate. You had it all, jets, fame, God's grace. But you played it like a game and spit in his face. I had a dream, Diddy walk free. Now everybody hiding what they said on IG. But I ain't run, I ain't changed my place. I looked that man right dead in his face. So what you did to that girl, disgrace. You got money, power, but you blew your place. We grinding down here just to see 1 meal. And you got heaven, but act like hell's real. Yeah, you got daughters, you got sons. What they gonna say when they learn what you did? Will they look away? We pray for baby love, but what about the rest? All this dirt, you left it on your family chest. You claimed you adopt her, gave the girl a home, but where she at now? Man, she all alone. Meanwhile, rumors fly.
and bodies burn, and cars blow up while the world just turn. Pac and Biggie, the streets still blame. You say you innocent, but you carry that flame. And what the court say? You're good, you're clear. We the court of the people, and we all right here. I had a dream, Diddy walk free. Now everybody hiding what they said on IG, but I ain't run, I ain't changed my place. I looked that man right dead in his face. So what you did to that girl, disgrace. You got money, power, but you blew your place. We grinding down here just to see 1 meal, and you got heaven, but act like hell's real.
Y'all crazy, man. Y'all crazy than what I am, man. Look here, man. Gene, he's a real dude. Shout out to Gene. He doing the best he can. He doing his thing, man. Shout out to the other guys. He just said their name, and Uncle Mike can't remember their name. They cool. Them some cool brothers, man. They got a lot of empty liquor bottles behind them. I'm like, they put some tea in them bottles. Make some of the tea darker than others or something. They some real drinkers. My nephew did that before. My nephew had this little setup, had all the empty liquor bottles. I said, man, dude, you don't want to do the empty liquor bottles, man. You want to have fresh. Anyway, that's just my opinion, man. Hey, I'm going to get on up out of here. Y'all take it light, take it slow. Tell them Uncle Mike told you so. Let me know in the comments if y'all like the song and y'all made it to the end. That's for all my enders. Peace out.